We are about to do something completely insane. We are going to compare a $10,000 object all the way up the ladder to a $1 billion object. This is the ladder of value, and each step is gonna blow your mind. I promise you, by the end of this video, you will look at money in a completely different way. Are you ready? Buckle up. This is gonna be a wild ride. Let's go. All right, kicking things off at $10,000. For that money, you could buy a decent used car, or you could buy ultimate undeniable status. This is a Rolex Oyster Perpetual. Let's be real, your phone tells better time, but this watch isn't about telling time, it's about telling everyone else that you've made it. It's forged from a block of corrosion-resistant steel that's so tough, they use it in aerospace. Inside, there are over 100 tiny, perfect parts working in harmony. This is the original Flex. No batteries, no software updates, just pure mechanical respect on your wrist. We even dunked it in water and froze it in a block of ice, and it kept ticking perfectly. For 10 grand, it's a symbol that you've put in the work and your time has finally come. But honestly, it's just the first step on a very, very tall ladder. At $50,000, the conversation changes. You could own a small collection of those Rolexes, a testament to past achievements. Or you can stop measuring the past and buy a vote for the future. This is a Tesla Model S Plaid, a Lucid Air Grand Touring, or a Porsche Taycan Turbo S. The old world of luxury was defined by the roar of a V12 engine. The new world is defined by its absence. There is no roar, no shifting gears, just a brutal, silent push into the seat back as the world outside blurs into a stream of light. It's less like driving and more like an act of pure will. Teleportation disguised as a car. This machine isn't just a vehicle, it's a statement of intent. It's a conscious farewell to the gasoline-powered history of the 20th century and a bold leap into the electric silence of what's next. But even in a car from the future, you are still driving on roads built by others. To be truly free, you have to go where the roads end. At $100,000, money stops buying efficiency and starts buying escape. This is a Chris Craft Launch 27, and it isn't transportation. It's a key to a different dimension. The moment you push the throttle forward, the shore with all its rules, its traffic, its demands, falls away. The air tastes of salt and limitless possibility. The engine's powerful growl becomes a private symphony, a song written for an audience of one. A speedboat isn't about arriving anywhere. It's about the profound act of leaving everything else behind. It is the sudden, exhilarating realization that for a few perfect hours floating on the vast open water, nothing and no one can reach you. Freedom isn't a destination, it's a direction, and that direction is away. This next leap is enormous, $500,000. After so much movement, chasing status, the future, freedom, wealth begins to seek its opposite, stillness. This is a custom modern home, a masterpiece of glass, wood, and stone you'd see gracing the cover of Architectural Digest. It is an assembly of harmony, built not just to be lived in, but to be experienced. Sunlight spills through vast windows, not by accident, but by design. Every wall whispers calm. This isn't just a house, it's a sanctuary. A fortress of tranquility designed to quiet the deafening noise of the outside world. It is the place you return to make sense of the journey. For the first time on this ladder, money no longer buys movement. It buys the ultimate luxury. The peace of standing perfectly still in a space that is a perfect reflection of you. But human nature is restless. Comfort, too, can become a cage. And when it does, passion calls your name. $1 million. At this level, logic and reason are left in the rearview mirror. This is the realm of pure, unadulterated emotion. This is a Bugatti Chiron, a Pagani Huayra, or a Koenigsegg Jesko. For the price of this one machine, you could have the sanctuary home and the freedom boat. This is not a rational choice. It is a work of art, sculpted by wind and powered by controlled explosions. The engine doesn't just roar, it rips a hole in the fabric of silence. Acceleration becomes a beautiful, terrifying blend of violence and art. You don't simply drive this machine, you hold on and you survive it. It is a visceral, all-consuming reminder that you can confront chaos head-on and emerge heart-pounding on the other side. It is adrenaline, crystallized. But even this masterpiece is bound by the laws of the road. To go higher, you must break free from the pull of gravity itself. $10 million. Here, we leave the world of mere millionaires behind. At this level, you don't just own a machine, you begin to own time itself. This is a Gulfstream G700 private jet. It doesn't just fly, it bends the fabric of the world to your will. The planet's rigid clockwork of commercial flights, of schedules and layovers and delays simply ceases to apply to you. You don't check flight times check with you. The world's map rearranges itself to fit your desires. The true luxury isn't the hand-stitched leather or the free-flowing champagne. It's the profound absence of friction. No lines, no waiting, no. It is the ownership of your own hours, the ultimate currency, the power to be anywhere, anytime, on your own terms. It is total, absolute control over your own existence. But what could be greater than mastering time? How about claiming a piece of the earth itself? $100 million. At this staggering level, money stops buying objects made by others and starts buying the raw material of the earth itself. You stop visiting paradise. You own it. An island like Musha Cay in the Bahamas or Necker Island, once owned by Richard Branson. A private kingdom where you are the sole citizen and the only lawmaker. You don't just watch the sunset, you own the horizon from which it rises and sets. You create your own borders. You create your own reality. This is where wealth becomes so vast it creates its own kind of solitude. And in a kingdom of one, the only witness to your power is the profound, deafening silence. There is only one level left. The final summit. The point where even owning your own reality isn't enough. $1 billion. At this breathtaking peak, the very nature of ownership transforms. You stop consuming the world and you start defining it. You don't buy something that exists. You build a new piece of reality that will outlive you by centuries. A skyscraper, a steel and glass titan to rival One World Trade Center or the Shard in London. Anchored in ambition and scraping the heavens, it becomes a landmark, a fixed point in the lives of millions. Generations will be born in its shadow, will navigate their lives by its presence. Your name may fade, your voice will fall silent, but your mark on the skyline will remain. You're not buying space, you are not buying a building, you are buying a permanent conversation with the future. You are buying immortality. We have climbed from a watch that measures minutes to a tower that will be measured in centuries. The journey begins with status, but it ends with significance. Each step up the ladder asks a new, more profound question. First, what can I have? Then, what can I control? And finally, at the very top, what will I leave behind? So, I have to ask you, after this journey, what do you truly value? The tangible status of the watch? The exhilarating freedom of the boat? The absolute power of the jet? Or the eternal legacy of the tower? Let me know in the comments, because the real question isn't what you can buy, but what you will build. And make sure you subscribe.